An Atlas Air Boeing 747-8 from Miami International Airport has caught fire mid-air. This is a developing story, so make sure to follow us for any updates.
Oh my god, it's on fire! Oh my god! Sorry.
Welcome back. Back with another banger. It's the React Files, where we react
to the creepiest, craziest, scariest TikToks. Shit, watch alone.
Hope you having a good night. And if you haven't already, please take a second just to smash that like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, just to make sure the algorithm knows what's up. So let's get straight to it.
Stop. You're not gonna want to miss this. So 5 people sent me this plane crash simulation, and now I see why. So they're talking about a simulation to be prepared for a complex disaster and the readiness for it. But specifically a plane crash, and why a plane? And after seeing this video, it was one thought that did not leave my head the whole time watching this video. Y'all know what I'm about to say. Yeah, like, y'all remember this scene off of Leave the World Behind where the planes was falling out the sky? Yeah, this is very interesting. Go research who wrote the script and what they said about the script. Yeah, readiness for disasters like planes falling out the sky. Yeah, let me know y'all thoughts on this in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube if y'all want that exclusive content, and hit that business email if y'all trying to work.
Of course, that was for entertainment purposes only. But wow, what a coincidence.
Oh my god, it's on fire! Oh my god! Sorry. It's on fire! Mom! Holy shit. I hope they're okay. I wonder if they're doing an emergency. Oh. No, it's still doing it. It's still doing it.
Yo, what is up with Boeing? Last week, it was a door blowing off in the middle of the air. Now this one is fire while they're in the air. Yo, this is crazy. You know they just had that plane simulation out in Miami. What do you think? You think it's connected? Is this a part of it as well? Let me know in the comments down below.
So I make a video about planes falling out of the sky, and here's one falling out of the sky right now. Y'all check this out, y'all. You see? Is that a bird? You see that? Oh, snap. See, the only thing that saves under the parachute. Like, how lucky are you to have a parachute on your plane? You see, something must be going on because planes are really falling out of the sky, y'all. And this guy's not even helping him. He's just recording. What the hell? What is going on? It's crazy that you see these things that are in movies are coming on reality now, because I told you, movies are telling us something. They're telling us a story. Then in Miami, they have an exercise about planes falling out of the sky with these famous French diplomats, and now you have planes really falling out of the sky with parachutes. Like, something is going on in the atmosphere of the Earth. Were you guys aware of the magnetosphere of the Earth cracking? Look at that. So that's normal. It's protecting us right here, and now look at that. Look at that. It's not protecting us anymore. So there's a crack in the magnetosphere. And then what the magnetosphere does is it protects from cosmic radiation. And yeah, that's not normal, you guys. So I truly believe like this is an influence on what's going on with the plane. So let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. Things are getting intense, y'all. 2024, and it's only what, the 17th, the 18th? Oh my goodness, y'all. It's speeding up. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Like, share, and follow for more videos like this, y'all. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. The shift is here, y'all. Let's get it. Peace in.
Yeah, that's definitely crazy. I've been noticing that too with these private planes. Thank goodness it wasn't commercial. And thank goodness he had a parachute. But yeah, that cameraman could have helped him.
What a mess it has been in the nation's airspace because a critical FAA computer system went down before the sun even came up. It's called the NOTAM computer, Notice to Air Missions, dealing with everything from runway closures to construction equipment on the ramp, fire department activity, even military operations. That computer went down. As a result, pilots were unable to leave their origination airports to go to their destination because they didn't have that information. The FAA put the pause on the entire commercial airline departure system at 7 a.m., then lifted it at 9 a.m. after they got the system back up and running. But we've got more than 7,000, in fact, almost 8,000 delays into, out of, or within the United States today, and then about 1,200 flight cancellations. The good news is that this pretty much was resolved by 9 a.m., giving the airlines and the airports time to catch up. It is going to take at least all day and then maybe into tomorrow.
Element 115 is a super heavy element. We've only just recently synthesized, we only made 4 atoms of it. The craft uses larger quantities of it, 223 gram little triangles of it. But it's a unique element. When it's exposed to radiation, it produces its own gravitational field, its own anti-gravitational field, and it's what's used to lift and propel the craft and create distortions around it. It's an amazing material, and it's certainly nothing that occurs here or naturally.
And it can be weaponized, and that's kind of the issue here. If this story is all true, that can be weaponized.
Absolutely. I mean, we ran all kinds of tests on it, everything from atomic absorption, X-ray fluorescence, and, every kind of test you could possibly imagine, and bombarded it with radiation to see what effects it would have. They call that neutron activation, but it was a stable element, something we had never seen before.
Sounds like we got to do more research into element 115. 220 something grams. That's but a few pounds.
A whistleblower at Lockheed Martin has now come forward with stunning details about Lockheed's secret alien recovery program and reverse engineering program. You heard me right. A team that gets a phone call, goes out and recovers downed UFOs.
I get an email about 2 weeks ago. Says he was in the military. He worked for DIA. He said that Lockheed has its own NHI, non-human intelligent craft. Lockheed eventually broke through, his words, of how to successfully reproduce NHI, a non-human intelligent craft. They were so successful at it that they ended up not informing the government of their breakthrough. On top of that Lockheed created its own recovery team where they were tracking extraterrestrial craft along with aspects of the government, whether that be NORAD or JSON. Listen to me very closely, folks, so that this team could pounce on their Lockheed craft that they reproduced that might have crashed so the government didn't get it.
Yeah, that sounds like a top secret cover-up made strictly out of a movie. That's crazy.
The old cartoon, The Jetsons, George Jetson, what was being portrayed in the early 60s there, that technology existed at that time. It literally existed. It was a cartoon, but it actually was stuff that we had, because we mastered the technologies between 1945 and 54. Everyone has been sold sort of a mythology and been kept in an information blackout for 70, 80 years. So how do you catch up for 70 or 80 years of lies and brainwashing and disinformation? It's hard, but we don't have 70 or 80 more years to fritter away. Here's the problem. 10 years, 20, 50, 100, 1,000 years from now, what is this planet going to look like when we disclose finally this information, and with it the energy technologies that would give us a completely different planet? So go look at the cartoon, flying around, these things. I mean, of course it's a comedy and cartoon, but that actually could have been.
Yeah, that is crazy. Growing up watching the Jetsons used to seem so futuristic, so far from reach, only to find out they were able to do that 20 years before watching a cartoon.
Today, a new report claims that indeed, as Brother Grush mentioned, CIA, secret program, collecting downed UFOs. Multiple sources say that agency may be involving others, uses U.S. Special Forces, okay, our best operators. Last time I checked, we don't use them for BS situations, okay? Sends U.S. Special Forces to pick up UAPs and then hand them over to private military contractors to figure out whose they are, what they are, etc. The report claims they've collected at least 9 of these, 2 intact. So why don't we know this? What does this mean, and how do we get more answers? Joining tonight, the man on the front line in Congress pushing for full UFO disclosure, getting people chop-blocking him at every turn, including elected representatives from within his own party, GOP member of Congress Tim Burchett, and the independent journalist who broke the UFO cover-up story wide open when he interviewed whistleblower Dave Grush for News Nation, Ross Coulthart. It's good to have you both. Thank you very much. First of all, Ross, does this square with your reckoning at this time, these most recent reports that, yes, government agencies, at least including the CIA, have specific programs and manpower to deal with things that are in the air that they can't identify, want collected and studied?
Absolutely, Chris. Firstly, good evening, and g'day, Tim. What I can tell you is the Office of Global Access is the office in the CIA that has been coordinating this. They have been doing crash retrievals for many years. One of the things that I do take issue with in the Daily Mail story today is that they say there's just 9 craft that have been recovered. My understanding is that there are considerably more. And as the article accurately reports, this is done in collaboration with JSOC, the Joint Special Operations Command, notably with special forces drawn primarily from the US Air Force. So yes, the article is accurate, and I've got it also confirmed independently by multiple senior intelligence sources.
Listen, Congressman, let me ask you, what do you make first of the resistance to transparency within your own party, the other party? What do you make of it?
That's the uniparty, Chris. You know that. You close the door. Your dad and my dad were old school politicians, and at the end of the day, they'd go out and have dinner together and share, you know, some common views. Today, it's you close the door. The only thing these people see is green, and that's what this is all about. It's about money. It's about power. It's about control, and the public's had enough of it. Thanks to good reporting by y'all, and I think we're going to get to the bottom of something here. This CIA issue is huge, and the fact that I too have had some conversations and verified some of this stuff is that it's true. So, you know, of course, I haven't seen it. I don't have to see it, but I think the American public deserves to see what the hell's going on with this stuff, because until we get to the bottom of this, you know, this thing is so big that it travels over into every agency that we have in Washington. Because you've noticed when y'all started reporting this, and polling data was showing that 55% or more of the American public believed that there was something else out there. Now you're seeing departments like NASA. Everybody at the Pentagon is wanting to get on the gravy train. They're saying, hey, we need to study this. We need a robust budget to study this stuff. Hell, they don't need to study it. They've got it. They just need to turn it over to us, and that's the problem.
Now, we know it's never going to get turned over. But at least it's good to hear that they're having conversations about it.
What you see on the back of the Sphinx, on the rump, and this is a view that you don't often get, you know, in mainstream. They're always looking either a profile or right on at the face. First of all, the Sphinx is carved in place from a limestone bluff that was in place. So it's like there was a solid limestone bluff, and the Sphinx was carved, and then all the empty space around it is where the rock was cleared and moved away, so that the Sphinx looks like this isolated, standing structure. So it was actually carved in place. When you go around to the back of the Sphinx on the rump, you see erosion marks that are about 12 feet deep in some places. This is obviously fluvial erosion. The term fluvial means high, it's based in water, and it would take high amounts of water moving quickly over long periods of time to create that kind of erosion. Here's where the kicker comes in. The only time that there has been that kind of water, high amounts, fast-moving water,
over long periods of time predates anything our textbooks are talking about when it comes to the pyramids. We're told the pyramids were built approximately 4,500, maybe 5,000 years ago. And the water that would be required for that erosion has not been seen since the melting of the ice at the end of the last ice age, which is right around 12, 13,000 years BP before present.
Sounds like scientists got an 8,000 year gap they got to figure out real quick. That's crazy. Where was those water levels coming from? What you think? Let me know in the comments down below.
Check this out, y'all. This was caught in Japan the other day. This is the top of Mount Fuji. Y'all see that? I know you guys are probably thinking this is a cloud, but what kind of cloud does this? What cloud does this? Do you not think it's a ship that's literally collecting energy from the mountain? What do you think of that? And then, so I believe that cloud right there is connected to this, and I don't believe it's a cloud, y'all. That is not no cloud, you guys. Look at that. Check this out. That's literally a ship, because just look at the dust that it's leaving behind it. What cloud leaves a dust like that? A magical dust like that? What cloud leaves magical dust like that? But yes, 2024 is revealing so much, you guys. Check this out. You see? So I believe that's what that cloud was. And I believe that's what the cloud was. I believe it was gathering up energy right here, like it's doing over here, circulating the energy and then getting its way on out of here. So what do you guys think about that video, y'all? 2024 is so interesting, and it's going to get a lot more interesting, y'all. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you think, are these two related? Because again, that was Mount Fuji, and if you look at that video, you can see the mountains in the background, y'all. See that? So again, I think these two are related. Let me know what you guys think about this video, y'all. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. You already know what to do, y'all. We end this shift, and we getting it. Peace in.
Yeah, I haven't a clue what that was on top of Mount Fuji. I know Mount Fuji is big AF. Do I think they're connected? Possibly. Like this footage was captured around the same time. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. You think that cloud's a spaceship?
Taking down a mega corporation is actually pretty simple. Here, I'll show you how to do it. So last year, Procter & Gamble sold $82 billion worth of products. And my recent video about fucking corporations dry got 4 million views. And in it, I pointed out several types of products, including deodorant, that you could switch from a mega corporation like Procter & Gamble to a family or founder-owned business like CleanAge. We zoom in, it's like $9.29 for the Old Spice deodorant, which is Procter & Gamble. And it's only 70 cents more for the founder-owned deodorant. So just to simplify things, let's imagine that everyone that saw that video changed just one product. They were all teenage boys and they all switched from Old Spice to CleanAge. That's about $10 per product taken away from Procter & Gamble times 4 million views. That's like about $40 million not spent at Procter & Gamble. Obviously, this is just a simple thought experiment, just to illustrate the point. And let's imagine that you buy a new stick of deodorant, like maybe once every 2 months. That's like $250 million not spent at Procter & Gamble. But if we're extra stinky and we need deodorant once every month, then we're closing in on $500 million taken away from Procter & Gamble from just one video. I mean, imagine if my shampoo video got everyone to switch just one product away from Procter & Gamble. Shampoo's like about $10. Let's just imagine it's a $10 switch, because you switch to mane and tail, or maybe to Fairy Tale's hair care. Well, 22 million views times $10 a bottle is $220 million if we just switch one product one time. And I mean, you don't need new shampoo every month, but maybe like 4 times a year. I mean, that video could change almost $1 billion worth of Procter & Gamble profit. Or sales, I suppose, not profit. But this is big, dude. That is more than 1% of their net sales if we all just went out and switched one product. And in the case of the deodorant I just gave, you're only spending 70 cents extra. So how many videos do I need to make before we take them? I mean, we don't need to take away all $82 billion worth of sales. We just need to affect the bottom line enough that their stock price starts to go down and people start to ask questions, and then, hey, maybe we can even call up the short sellers and get them to pile on. I know a guy that loves short selling. Man, it sure is a shame that us consumers just don't have any power in this terrible capitalist system. If only there was something we could do to change the world.
He made a good point and illustrated it well, right? If only there was something we could do. I'm just happy we were part of that 4 million.
So I just seen the strangest video ever. A river full of fish. Literally. A river that's made out of fish. Play the clip. Cause when has it ever literally been a river made out of fish? And I don't care about nothing y'all talking about in the comments. This is not normal. It's not. I'm sorry. Like, what type of strange ass phenomenon is going on here? This has to be over 1 million fish inside of this fish river. Yeah, this some crazy shit. We living in some strange times, bro. We're living in some very, very, very strange times. A river full of fish. Literally full of fish. I even seen some people call this a biblical sign. But whatever that you call it, this shit ain't normal. But y'all, let me know what y'all think about this fish river in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Follow me on YouTube if you want that exclusive content, and hit that business email if y'all trying to work.
And that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed tonight's rabbit hole. And if you haven't already, please take a second just to smash that like, subscribe, ring that notification bell just to make sure the algorithm knows what's up. So what we gonna do, y'all? That's right. Run these numbers up. Thanks again. Until next time.